Oh God, I keep running into spider webs. Oh, I hate that. So I'm out at the Arboretum right now, and I'm on a break from work, and I'm going to be testing out a new lens I have, which is the Sigma 100-400. I just got this lens because my brother decided to be very nice to me. And what's so funny is I had been looking at this lens from someone selling it on Facebook for like a whole week and going back and forth of whether I should get it or not. Finally, my wife and I decided that we just didn't need to since we're about to have a baby. And then out of nowhere, my brother's like, hey man, is there a piece of photography gear that you've been wanting? I want to do something nice for you. I was like, actually there is. I'm excited to use it because I haven't been able to have a telephoto lens with a lot of reach in a while. So I'm hoping it gives me some really nice shots of some of the birds and sharp images. It's also super bright out today. There's like literally no cloud in the sky. So I can really bump up that f-stop, which would be nice for the quick shots. I just might not get any cool lighting or anything, so I'll probably go into shadowy areas a little bit too. So the other thing I'm gonna try and do with this lens is try to use it to get cool perspectives, you know, so not just get things far away, but get like the same image close up with a cool like blurred out background. And that's a pretty cool technique to have as far as the therapeutic photography stuff goes too, because it really helps you learn in your day-to-day life how to see things from different perspectives as well. Instead of getting stuck just on one thing, which I've talked about in the past. So we'll see how it looks with this. So something that I've come up upon is these white little leaves right here. And I'm trying to get them in the frame here. It's probably pretty dark on the back of my camera. That's kind of how I want it. And I've got the ISO down pretty far, and I've got the shutter speed up pretty high. That way I can try and catch it, but it's got these light rays all shining down on it, so it's kind of giving it some cool texture. So off out here, there's a little lavender and a dragonfly flying all over the place, and bees. And so I'm trying to line it up where I can catch the bees and the dragonfly flying around. And this is one of those situations where you never know if you're actually going to be successful or not. But it's really rewarding when you are successful. Let's see if I can. Oh yeah, see, you can't really probably see the dragonfly flying around with the way the GoPro is. There we go. The other cool thing is that there's koi. This is like a koi pond. I don't have my CPL filter on, but you can still catch them, and I'm getting this like one little lily pad, catching them under the water and getting the reflections of the leaves from up top, and I hope that turns out to be a pretty cool look. So I've got this temporary sitting. I wonder if I can take a picture of it and I'll show it to you guys. So this is the situation I got going on. So I'll keep it brief. But A really big reason why I like coming out to the Arboretum is because you can kind of get all kinds of perspectives on things. The season is always changing. You can come out here all seasons of the year and get awesome photos of things. And trees that you took a photo of in the springtime is going to look completely different in the fall and winter, as well as the flowers and everything else. Even the wildlife is going to drastically change and not be as present at times. So this is kind of the time where all that's kind of popping off. And then there's the wooded area that I really like going to, where in the winter time it can actually be pretty fun and neat. And in the fall time and in the summertime it gets really bushy and green and dark. So it's cool to get the light reflections and things like that there at that time. But kind of like what I was saying earlier, this is a really big thing that I teach during the therapeutic photography stuff, which would be that, you know, perspectives are really important in our lives. And sometimes you're gonna see things one way and then later on in life you see things differently. And often we get caught up in the perspective we have in the moment and forget that perspectives and things can change later, or that maybe we're just seeing it one way and there's other ways to see it as well. So I really challenge you all to try and seek out other perspectives in your life as well as in photography, because as I take different perspectives of things with my camera, I learn to do that better in my day-to-day life. I almost imagine myself like zooming into situations or widening situations in my mind, and use the camera as a tool in my head as a metaphor to see things differently. So I encourage you all to do that as well. And once again, I really hope you're enjoying all of this and kind of keep learning from it. I'm gonna keep taking photos and we'll post up some more that maybe I didn't show while doing the video. Well, I am heading back to work and I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed the stuff that I took photos of and filmed. Mostly I hope that you were able to see kind of how some of that works, of taking different perspectives. Oh God, I keep running into spider webs. Oh, I hate that. Well, I also hope that you guys got to see what it was like to use the telephoto lens 100 to 400 and how you can get different perspectives with it. Not just really far away stuff. It's not just a telescope lens. It's also a good macro kind of lens. So I hope you guys once again enjoyed it. Thanks again to my brother, Tyler, for buying this for me, and hope you all have a really good day.